Hello guys, and welcome to the 9th and final regular season episode for the Memphis Grizzlies MyGM. Today, the Memphis Grizzlies will be taking on the Golden State Warriors. The Grizzlies are currently 0-2 against the Warriors, and they're going to need to bring their A game if they want to have a good shot at winning this game. Before we get into the game, let's look at the 4 games we played previously before meeting up with the Warriors. Took a W against the Rockets, W against the Magic, against the Timberwolves, and lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder. And now on to the main matchup event, the Grizzlies versus the Golden State Warriors. This is the first time the Grizzlies will be playing the Golden State Warriors at home, and they want to put on a good show for the fans here in attendance. This is an important matchup for the Grizzlies and the Warriors, as well as the Warriors and Grizzlies respectively sits 1 and 2. Looking at the key player we need to watch out for is Kevin Durant, averaging 24 points per game, and he is getting it done in the rebound and assist categories. Looking at the startup lineup now, you have Steph and Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, and they also added DeMarcus Cousins in the offseason, so it's going to be a tough task of taking on this team. But nonetheless, let's get to tip off. The Grizzlies have struggled against the Warriors, but both games that were played were in Oracle Arena. Finally, here we travel all the way down to Memphis, Tennessee, where the Grizzlies can try and get some sort of revenge. This is game 3 out of 4, as the final regular season game, the Grizzlies and the Warriors will meet one last time. Now let's get on to the game where we have 9:22 remaining in the first quarter. Kevin Durant to the rim, pulls up, and he gets that 2-pointer to fall. 8-8 is the score as Stephen Curry is bringing the ball up court. Curry getting the offense set. DeMarcus Cousins off-ball screen for KD. KD heading to the corner now. Now Curry gives it to DeMarcus Cousins. At the free throw line, backing down Marc Gasol. Cousins looking to make a move. Back out to Curry. 3-pointer, and that one is through the bottom of the net. A tough shot for Stephen Curry, but in his definition, that is just a wide open shot. You can't give him that much space. The Grizzlies now have the ball, bringing it up. Your starting point guard is Marshawn Brooks. He hands it off to Wayne Selden, who is the starting shooting guard. Now to Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr., starting power forward and rookie for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pick set by Marc Gasol to the rim, Wayne Selden, and he gets a nice right-handed one dunk, and that is going to put the Grizzlies down by 1 point. Klay Thompson on the fast break, pull-up 3 in transition, and that one falls through the bottom of the net. The Warriors on fast break again. Klay Thompson to the rim off the glass 2-pointer. That is over Marco Bellinelli, the lesser defender. Warriors again. Klay Thompson can't get that one to go. Back out to KD. Curry in the corner wide open, and that one is 100% good if he's left wide open. With the reserves stepping into the game, the Grizzlies find themselves down by 13 points. They currently have the ball on offense, and that is Chandler Parsons backing down Shaun Livingston. Livingston not giving up any ground. Parsons still trying to back him down, spins towards the rim, gets the foul, and he gets that bucket to go. Chandler Parsons will not make the free throw though. He is one of our lower rated free throw shooters on the team currently. Grizzlies with the ball again on offense. Coming off the screen is Chandler Parsons. Now he gives the ball back to Selvin Mack. Mack to the rim, gets it over Jordan Bell, and that layup attempt is good, cutting the lead down, and that is going to end out the first quarter between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors. At the end of one, the score is 31-18. The Grizzlies have gotten off to a rough start, but there is still plenty of time to make a comeback in this game. We've seen this team come back from larger deficits bigger than 13. But now let's resume action, beginning with the second quarter. We're going to begin second quarter action with the Memphis Grizzlies on offense. Marco Bellinelli with the ball, gives the pass to Jakob Poeltl. Now out to Selvin Mack. Coming off the screen, that is Jermichael Green. Wide open 3-pointer. That one is cash money, and the Grizzlies are trying to fight and claw their way back into this game. Grizzlies back on defense now, and that is Stephen Curry with the ball. Being guarded by Marshawn Brooks, gives a couple jab steps. Curry to the rim. Behind the head pass to Shaun Livingston, and he gets the free throw line jumper to fall. 44-27 is the score with 8:40 remaining. Draymond Green and Kevin Durant are the only starters in for the Golden State Warriors, while Marc Gasol is the lone starter for the Memphis Grizzlies. Warriors find a wide open Jonas Jerebko for a wide open 3-pointer, and that is going to extend the lead to 20 points. 49-29 now. Grizzlies with the ball on offense. Pass given to Marco Bellinelli. Down low to Marc Gasol, guarded by Sean Livingston, and he gets that easy layup to go off the glass, and that is going to trim this lead down. Warriors with the ball on offense. They're running in fast break transition. Draymond Green with the ball. Pass given to Klay Thompson, and he dunks it over Marshawn Brooks. 2 hands for safety there, and 2 points for Klay Thompson. Second quarter action winding down, and the Grizzlies are back on offense. Kyle Anderson finds a cutter and Selvin Mack for the nice and easy layup. Game back down to 20 points now. Grizzlies back on offense now. Marc Gasol decides not to shoot that one. Triple J with the ball. Back out to Selvin Mack. Wide open 3-pointer, and that one is cash money. Beautiful shot by Selvin Mack there, and that is going to help the Grizzlies in this game. Sean Livingston with the ball now gives it to Klay Thompson. Now to a wide open KD. Late contest there from Kyle Anderson, and that is way too easy for KD. Trade 5. Down the other way we go with the Memphis Grizzlies on offense. Their offense hasn't looked the best today, and they really need to step it up here as they do not want that Golden State Warriors lead to increase. With the shot clock winding down, the Grizzlies have to try and get up a good shot here. Marc Gasol with the pick now decides to roll to the basket for a nice and easy 2-handed dunk. Back on offense we go with the Memphis Grizzlies. Kyle Anderson at the top of the key gets a pick from Triple J and Marc Gasol. Kyle Anderson towards the rim over DeMarcus Cousins and KD, and he gets that layup attempt to fall. Now let's see what the Warriors could do. Stephen Curry with the ball gives a pass to Klay Thompson, being guarded by Marco Bellinelli. At the top of the key now, that is Jordan Bell. Klay Thompson with the ball again. Pick set by DeMarcus Cousins. Klay Thompson driving to the rim, but decides to pull up for a mid-range, and that one is money. 68-44 is the score with less than a minute remaining in the first half. Grizzlies getting set in their offense now. Triple J at the top of the key, being guarded by Jordan Bell, now gives a pass down low to Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol being double teamed, back down low to Triple J, and that is a nice one-handed dunk for Jaren Jackson Jr. And that is going to end out the first half between the Golden State Warriors and the Memphis Grizzlies. 70-46 is your score at the end of the first half, and this game has completely gotten away from the Memphis Grizzlies. Their first time taking on the Golden State Warriors at home has looked utterly horrendous. They cannot defend anyone on this Golden State Warriors team, and they are collectively shooting a high 67%. Nonetheless, we have a second half to play where anything could go, and the score is still 70-46. Let's see if something could turn around for the Memphis Grizzlies. We begin here with the Grizzlies on offense. Kyle Anderson to the rim, wide open, Selvin Mack in the corner, and that one is cash money. Selvin Mack has been one of the few bright spots in today's game, and that is Mack at the top of the key getting a pick from Marc Gasol. Driving to the rim is Mack, back out to Marc Gasol, wide open 3-pointer, and that one is through the rim. Boogie nowhere to be found, and we have the Golden State Warriors back on offense now as all 5 starters are in the game. 72-54 is the score. Stephen Curry wide open 3, and Mack was caught lacking there. He needs to do a better job of stepping up on Stephen Curry so he don't get those deep range threes. Warriors back on offense. That is DeMarcus Cousins at the wing. Back to the top of the key. That is Klay Thompson. Pick set by Draymond Green. Klay Thompson to the rim. Now to Draymond Green, and that is a nice one-handed dunk as he flexes on the the Memphis Grizzlies. Warriors get the turnover, and that is Stephen Curry all alone by himself on the fast break as he does his signature layup. The Memphis Grizzlies with 14 turnovers while their average is 12. They are not doing a good job of protecting the ball, and you can see the lead is why it is. The Grizzlies have the ball now on offense, and that is a oop thrown up for Triple J, and he slams it down for one hand. The Grizzlies back on offense again. Triple J wanted to pull up for a mid-range, but decides to hold off. Now we have a play being ran for Marshawn Brooks, coming off his screen. Now being guarded by Klay Thompson. Triple J with a pick. They have to get up a good shot. Triple J, wide open layup attempt, and that one is cash money for Jaren Jackson Jr. The Warriors with the ball back on offense. Stephen Curry in the corner of the court. Gets a pick from DeMarcus Cousins. Step back 3, Steph Curry, and that one is through the rim. Even with the intense defense by Marshawn Brooks, Stephen Curry still gets that 3-pointer to fall. But nonetheless, the Warriors are back on offense, and that is Marshawn Brooks looking to respond. Gives a jab step to Stephen Curry. Now they get the switch. JaMychal Green on Stephen Curry now. Backing down Curry. Post spin. That one is off the glass and through the rim for a 2-pointer. 98-70 is the score, and make that 100-70. Jordan Bell with an amazing catch and an amazing pass from Klay Thompson as those two connect for 2 points. With the third quarter winding down, the Grizzlies find themselves down near 30 points. Klay Thompson driving baseline, backing down Wayne Sheldon, post fadeaway, and that one is through the bottom of the net. The Grizzlies on offense now as they get a block on Klay Thompson on the fast break. Chandler Parsons, tough layup, and he gets that one to go. Where's the foul, ref? As the Grizzlies need every little bit of help they could get. Jevon Carter guarding Stephen Curry. The Grizzlies are running their bench deep into this game, and Stephen Curry gets a nice and easy mid-range pull-up. And that is going to end out the third quarter between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors. This game looks to be out of reach as the score is a whopping 104-79. The Grizzlies would have to shoot 100% if they even want to have a chance of coming back into this game. Final quarter of play has begun and the Warriors are on offense. Jacob Evans in the corner gets a pick from Boogie. He decides to pull up, and that is a three-pointer for Jacob Evans III. The Warriors back on offense again, but that one is ripped away from KD by Chandler Parsons. Parsons to the rim, gonna try and force up a layup, but decides to kick it back out to Marc Gasol, and that three-pointer is good. 109-86 is the score, and the Grizzlies are trying to manufacture a comeback. They currently have the ball on offense, and that is Chandler Parsons driving towards the rim, gets KD up in the air, down low to Marc Gasol. KD not too big enough for Marc Gasol, and that is just an easy layup attempt. The Warriors have the ball, and their reserves are still in the game, such as Jordan Bell and Andre Iguodala, but they get the pass down low to Kevin Durant, reverse off the rim, and that makes the game 111-92. With the Warriors on the fast break now, that is Andre Iguodala who decides to slow things up. Corner, three ball KD, and that one is through the net. Any bit of life and hope the Grizzlies have is dwindling away here. Pick and roll between Marshawn Brooks and Triple J, backing down Steph Curry aggressively, and he gets the little nice layup to go there. 121-98 is the score with 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. On the fast break, we have the Grizzlies down low to Marc Gasol over Boogie Cousins, and he trims the lead down to measly 21 points. Grizzlies with the inbound pass. Wayne Sheldon at the top of the key gives it to Jevon Carter. Now back to Wayne Sheldon across court. Wayne Sheldon gets the tough layup to go over Klay Thompson. 126-106 is the score. Less than 2 minutes remaining now, and the Grizzlies are just hoping they could just get out of this game as soon as possible. Driving towards the rim is Wayne Sheldon again, and where was this earlier? The Grizzlies most definitely could have needed to use that. But the player of the game we have is Stephen Curry. Absolutely dominated the Grizzlies, and the player of the game, to be honest, really could have gone to any other three-star Golden Warriors players. Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, or Klay Thompson. Just a disappointing way to begin their third game against the Warriors at home with a tough and a huge loss. But back onto the game now. Jakob Poeltl with a one-handed dunk with Jordan Bell behind him. But we are going to see the conclusion of this game as the Grizzlies will be able to get up one more shot with Omir Caspi. And that is the final. 131-112 is your final score as the Golden State Warriors walk out of Memphis, Tennessee with a dominating victory. If these two teams made it to the playoffs, my money is on the Golden State Warriors. They are loaded with star power with guys such as Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green sort of, and Boogie Cousins. This is one of the most difficult teams to beat in any NBA era, and they are making that case here today as they absolutely destroyed the second best team in the Western Conference, that being the Memphis Grizzlies. If anyone or anything could stop the Golden State Warriors, it would be injuries, but for the main part of the season, the Golden State Warriors have remained relatively healthy, with their main injury being DeMarcus Cousins, and he has had a quick and speedy recovery. But in the final matchup against the Golden State Warriors in the last regular season game, the Memphis Grizzlies were able to get a victory against them. With the regular season coming to an end, we have our regular season award. Stephen Curry wins most valuable player in the league this year, averaging about 29 points, 8 assists, and 2 steals per game. He absolutely dominated us when we played against him, and it should go to him as he deserves it. Rookie of the Year goes to Luka Doncic. Triple J was right behind him, and unfortunately Jaren Jackson Jr. was not able to capture it, but kudos to Luka Doncic. Sixth Man of the Year goes to Tyreke Evans, one of the better players on the Indiana Pacers, and we haven't played him ever since that first meeting in the first episode we played against them. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Giannis. They call him the Greek Freak, and Shaq gives him the name of Superman. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Giannis. Most Improved Player goes to Buddy Hield. 81 overall, had himself a pretty good season. 18 points he averaged for the year, and that is good enough to win Most Improved Player. And last but not least, well, one of the last few categories, we have Coach of the Year, won by Steve Kerr, as he should win it, as the Warriors had the best offense and the best defense in the league and the best record in the NBA as a whole. Executive of the Year goes to Alexander Panel from the Golden State Warriors. Now looking at the All-NBA teams. We had one Memphis Grizzlies player make it to the All-NBA team, and that is Marc Gasol, making it to the third All-NBA team. Looking at the All-Defensive team now, no one from the Memphis Grizzlies, as defense wasn't really a key thing for us. It was mainly the offense, and that is why Marc Gasol got in. All-Rookie First Team, Jaren Jackson Jr. did make the All-Rookie First Team, so it's good to see him in there. He had a great rookie season, and hopefully heading into next season he could build up upon it. Overall, it has just been a good season for the Memphis Grizzlies. After not making the playoffs a year ago and in it right now, they will be taking on the Utah Jazz. You guys could pause here if you want to see the remaining matchups we have for the playoffs, but it's going to be some very intriguing matchups we have, like the LA Lakers and the Oklahoma City Thunder, or the Toronto Raptors and the Milwaukee Bucks.